SHALA log 068. Wow. June 1st, 2020. This is the Shadowshala Stakeholder Report, 3rd edition. We have a mission around here. It's 2-part. The first is protection. The second is creation. So there are certain risks in the current time-space environment that can be counteracted by keeping the immune system super strong, something that Ashtanga Yoga does like nothing else I've ever found, and by stabilizing the mind in habits and in social contexts in a way that prevent the significant mental health issues that can come up in periods of self-isolation. So that's the first thing, protection. Immune system, mental health. Second thing, creation. Things are happening here that haven't happened before. Some of us are growing now like never before, deeper than ever before. Things are happening that wouldn't have happened in the previous world, that will never exist in quite the same way. So those of us who are creative opportunists, at least insofar as we can in a digital environment, I think we're finding each other. We're making new things happen. It's just kind of a little project that enables some creativity and really focused growth. So that's the second thing, creation. I am sensitive to the environment in the future under which there will no longer be call for this mission, right? And the Shadowshala will contract again, and we'll go back into 3D, different than we were before. Now is not the time. So look at the super spreader events. It's choir practice in church. It's places where people are projecting their breath onto each other in closed spaces, like a lead class, right? There's just not a good reason to get back together for lead class anytime in the months to come. So you can expect lead class to keep happening in 2D for quite some time, certainly for the duration of June. It's weird. I think something new is happening in lead class where we're synchronizing across many time zones and creating a student body that transcends some of the previous experiences of limitation in time and space. I love it. I really feel honest about the way that I'm connecting with you and learning about you through these interesting rhythms, and it's certainly not purely physical, right? So thank you for showing up. Thank you for your practice. If you're able to make lead classes ever, that's real, and I'll keep doing it. And we're on the docket for Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday in June. Do you have an outdoor space with a solid flat surface? Do you have access to a private tennis court or other paved surface where you could put mats down? Right? I'm starting to do some research out in the zone that is sort of within a 15 to 20 minute drive of the SHALA, which puts us in sort of cooperative, like commuting distance by multiple means. So there are a few options through Ann Arbor public parks, but that also puts us in the domain of parks and recs, right? So as things get warmer, I got some ideas about ways to get together in outdoor space that I will share with you. That is all still in process, and it will be Mysore style. It'll be a way to just hear each other breathe, see each other, have some embodied interactions. It'll be amazing. Still working on it. Thank you for covering your donation. Make a donation. $1 will do it. I want to know that you're emotionally invested. Looks like you are. We paid the red for June. Doing okay there. Yes, you have asked me to let you know if things get to a state of sort of financial emergency, for June we're stable. So thank you very much. I'm shocked, but here we go. I let in a few new people in May. We did a little tiny May cohort of people that I have relationships with from other contexts, mostly teachers, that I mentor in some capacity. And they're here and welcome. And I have noticed that my capacity is fine at that level. So I think we've got 143 people in the Shala, and I think I'll cut it off at 150 and just digest. But little by little, a few people are arriving in my life, and it makes sense to include them here. So welcome to those of you who joined us in May. It is wonderful to have you here. You're fully vested in whatever this evolving project is. And I'm in a place where, I have capacity for maybe 7-8 more people. And I have an idea that I could do a little beginner instruction. So I just want to mention that if you've got someone on your heart that you really feel should learn Surya Namaskar in the sort of way of sadhana, I don't know, talk to me. I'm feeling creative. I'm super busy, but also feeling creative. So that's just something that's been coming up for me all of May, and I wanted to mention it to you all because you're the ones who know. Sundays, I'm going to keep a special topics course on the schedule for the foreseeable after lead class. So that's kind of a 9:30 or 10 o'clock thing, and we'll use it in ways that are coming up for the group. For next week, that's going to be a second 10 a.m. lead class for people in other time zones who are going to do better with the 10 a.m. lead class. And we'll continue to do a little bit more of the intermediate work on Sundays, and I'll probably do a straight up intermediate lead class when it feels like we've integrated enough to move into the more rhythmic instruction. Moonpie's had it. She's ready for breakfast. So I guess that means we're done here. Thank you very much for your practice. Have a wonderful day. Do the thing if you haven't. All right. I'll see you soon. Take care.